Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me. It is an absolute pleasure to be able to share with you today. And for those of you who are seeing me for the very first time, my name is Suzanne Peters. I am the CEO of the Woman to Woman Academy and founder of the Woman to Woman International Network, a personal growth and development company for women. I specialize in training ambitious individuals to leverage their story, life experiences, and their voice to build their own profitable business so they can truly live life on their own terms. And today we are going to discuss how you can leverage your story to build your own profitable business. So make sure you have pen and paper to take notes because this is going to be good and I don't want you to miss any of it. So, if you have those, let's get started. The first thing I need you to know is this industry that you are in. This personal development industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Yes, you heard right. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. So my question to you is how much do you want to make each month? As a matter of fact, how much do you want to make in this industry each year? I want you to literally think of a figure and write that figure down. And once you've written that figure down, I want you to multiply that figure by 100. Multiply it. And when you've gotten that answer, I want you to multiply it by 100 again. Now, here's why I told you to do that. Because I need you to understand there is absolutely no limit as to how much you can make in this industry. None whatsoever. So hold on to that figure you came up with. That is going to be your figure, and still that's not going to be a limit. But it's something for you to begin working on. Okay? So let's get into this. Step one. In order to leverage your story to build your own profitable business, you first have to know what you want. Now, I know that may sound a bit like dry. Know what I want? What do you mean, know what I want, Suzanne? I want to build a profitable business, but that's not good enough. What does that look like for you? What does it mean to you? What exactly do you want? Why are you doing this? Is it because you want money? Okay, how much money? Exactly. How much money do you want to make? Is it because you want popularity? What does that look like to you? Is it because you want to buy a new house? Okay. What does that new house look like to you? How many rooms does it have? How many bathrooms? This is a key part in building any business. In fact, this is a key part in creating anything you want in your reality. You first have to see it here. But in order to see it here, you need to know exactly what that looks like. So I want you to take some time and write down exactly what you want. In every area of your life, in every area of your business, get absolutely clear on what you really want. Because if you don't know what you want, how are you going to know when you have it? How are you going to know that, okay, this is what I have been working hard for all along? You need to have something that you are working towards. So get clear on what you want and write it down. And when you write it down, don't hide it away. Keep it where you can see it. That was step one. Now, step two, you need to know where you are in life. Yeah, you need to know exactly where you are because think about this for a second. Can you get to where you want to go if you don't know where you are? No, there must be a starting point. In the same way, if you want to get to the mall, how would you get there if you don't know where you are? Now, if you are at home, you know if you want to go to the mall, you get into your car and you take a left, you turn a right, you get on the highway, but you still start from somewhere. It's the same way where our lives and our goals and our careers, it's the same thing. You have to know where you are in order to get to where you want to go. That is the only way you are going to know what route to take. It's the only way you're going to know what tasks need to be done, what hoops you need to jump through, whether you need to speed up or slow down. You must know where you are. Now, this doesn't only apply to your business. This can literally apply to every area of your life. You can't get to where you want to go if you don't know where you are now. So take some time and think about where you are now. How did you get here before you start focusing all your attention on where you want to go? Now, step three is my favorite. Step three is what I call the woman to woman blueprint. It's kind of like my secret sauce. And to be honest, it's really too much for me to share with you during this session. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you a little taste of it, a slice. I'm going to give you a slice of the woman to woman blueprint. Okay? How is that? So step three is you have to know your business backstory. You have to know what was that transformative moment that got you to where you are now, wanting to do what you are doing now. What happened to get you to this point? And in order to do this, you first have to look back at yourself. You have to take a deep dive into yourself to identify your own signature story. Now, I know, signature story, backstory. Suzanne, what are you talking about, right? Well, here's the thing. As humans, we are creating new stories every single day. Every day of our lives, we get out there, we do things, we meet people, we create new stories. However, every one of us has a signature story. Your signature story is that one story that stands out above all other stories. But Susan, how do I know what's my signature story? Don't worry, I have you. So here's what you do. On that piece of paper you have, I want you to write down 1, 2, 3. Your 3 top stories. And when I say your top stories, I mean the 3 major experiences you have had in your life. Only 3. The 3 that stands out above all other experience you've ever had in your life. The 3 that had the biggest transformations in your life. And this is what I want you to do. I want you to identify the one that stands out above all 3. That story right there, that is your signature story. That's the story where you had the biggest transformation in your life. That is the story that caused you to take action, to fall down, to get back up, to jump through hoops, to get to the point in life where you are now wanting to do what you want to do now. That's the story I'm talking about. People need to know your story. Your ideal clients need to hear your story. They need to know, okay, am I speaking to the right person? Are you the one that can help me? Are you the one I need to turn to? Are you the one? That's what everyone out there needs to know. But in order for them to be able to know that and to identify you as the one for them, they need to know your backstory. Now, I have something that can help you identify your signature story. So I want to give you this gift right now. I want you to go to www.mysignaturestorytemplate.com. www.mysignaturestorytemplate.com. Enter your information there and download my signature story template, and that is going to take you through a step-by-step process to identify your signature story and what your audience need to know from that story. Okay? Are you with me? Okay, so let's keep on moving. Step 4. Once you have gotten to this point and you have identified your signature story, step 4 is to start sharing your story. Start sharing it. That's the whole reason you went through the process of identifying your signature story in the first place. You didn't go through all of that to take your story and tuck it away and not tell anyone about it. You went through that because you know someone out there needs to hear your story. You know deep down your story wasn't for you. I mean, it may have been about you, but it's not for you. It's for someone out there who is currently going through what you previously went through. So now it's up to you to step up to the plate and share your story. And here's the thing, when I first started sharing my story, I did it out of pure passion. I shared my story everywhere. I shared it on social media. I shared it on radio interviews. I shared my story everywhere. In the same way, when you see people now who are sharing their stories in these blog posts, these magazine interviews, these podcast interviews, and people are just sharing their story, it's because they know there's a higher calling on their life. They're sharing their story because they know their story can impact other people's lives. And that's what it's all about. It's not about what it can do for you. It's about making an impact in the life of others. And just in case you didn't know, if you really, really, really want to build a profitable business, focus on creating an impact in the world. Make that your number one focus. Focus on creating as big an impact as possible in the world and watch your profits soar. I'm telling you, the bigger the impact you make, the bigger the income you are going to generate in this business. Ask me how I know. For years, I focused on only creating an impact. I wasn't thinking about the money. In fact, I didn't even know at one point in time, I didn't even know that I can actually build a business doing this. But once I found out, I started to make an even bigger impact in the world. And guess what started happening? And then when I decided I really wanted to go all the way, I wanted to go all out, I implemented step 5. Here's step 5. Get a coach. Get a coach or a mentor. Find someone who is already doing what you want to do and do what it takes to learn from them. I got a coach and I went all in on my vision. I went all in on my dream. And here's the thing. Here's what a coach does. A coach is someone who gives you a step-by-step plan that works. It worked for them and it will work for you. So I got a coach, and that step-by-step plan, I was coachable. I was held accountable. I held myself accountable. And I did what I was supposed to. I did everything my coach told me to do. And today, I can honestly say it was worth it. Not only do I continuously impact lives every day, but now I get to live the life of my dreams because of it. And every day I impact more lives. Every day that also impacts my profits. And my business just keeps on growing without me even trying. That is like a game changer. It's a dream come true. And I'm telling you, I am not the exception. If I can do this, so can you. If all those gurus out there can do it, so can you. There is room for you in this multi-billion-dollar industry. Now, I have a special gift for you, for those of you who are out there that decided, you know what? I want to share my story. I want to build a profitable business. I don't want to just exist. I want to make an impact and an income in the world. I have a special gift for you that is going to blow your mind. I am giving you 30 days free access inside the Woman to Woman Academy, because this is what we do inside the Woman to Woman Academy. If you are a woman, yes, a woman who is ready to take those bold steps and leverage your story to build your profitable business, I am giving you 30 days access inside the Woman to Woman Academy, absolutely free. Just go to my website, www.womantowomanacademy.com. That's www.womantowomanacademy.com. Click the button, yes, I'm in, enter your information, and schedule a time for either myself or one of my team members to get on Zoom with you. They're going to ask you a few questions and they're going to personally register you inside the academy. You are not going to have to pay anything. You don't have to give your credit card information or anything. This is my way of serving you. This is my way of sharing and impacting your life. So if you are ready to leverage your story to build your own profitable business, know that it is possible. Know that you can't have it all. You can have the life, the business, the dream, the impact. You can literally have it all. And you are in the right place to learn how to do that. So I thank you for allowing me to share with you today, and I wish you all the best in building your profitable business. We'll talk again soon. Bye.